The loser of this one is gone from Blackstone.
Ring the bell!
Bell sounds we're underway. CEO match to cap off the brawl for it all. Big time, high stakes main event here for Blackstone Lab.
Both men coming out extremely aggressive in this match. You could feel the tension between these two former best friends.
The men have gotten themselves into incredible shape for this one, knowing the stakes are as high as ever. So if they win, they run the company, but if they lose, looking to collect an unemployment check.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Talking Fitness. I have with me another Olympian, Mr. Guy Cisternino. He's a 212 champion. How are you, sir?
What is going on, man?
Not much, man. Thanks for coming on the show.
Anytime. Been doing a lot of these podcasts lately. So.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while, man. You and I have been communicating for almost a month now.
I know my days have been so crazy, you know, with sponsor obligations and then getting ready for a show and then podcast stuff. It's just like, you know, never ending, but
yeah, you're in prep now, right?
Yeah. 2 weeks deep, man.
Oh shit. What show you doing?
The Cali Columbia one, July 9th.
Where's that at?
In Columbia.
Oh, Columbia. Oh, shit. I didn't even know they had a pro show down there.
The first year they're doing it.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm like Columbia.
I figured never been there, do a show, stay a couple of fucking days, you know, hopefully do well, win. I could, you know, stay 3 days extra, enjoy, eat, relax, vacay, and then come back and get ready for the O, you know.
Yeah, don't stay away from the cartel.
Yeah, right. Fuck. Might not come back.
Yeah. Oh, man. So you're the 212 champion. 7-time pro champion, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
To
the Olympia.
What all shows have you done?
The ones that I won?
What were your 7-time?
Dallas Europa twice, New York Pro twice, Toronto Pro once, Miami Pro Show once, and Niagara Falls.
Okay.
My last one.
Yeah.
Well,
How long you been competing?
As a pro or overall?
Overall.
2003.
2003. Yeah,
18 years.
Yeah. Wow. When did you turn pro?
2008. 5 shows. It took me 5 years, 8 shows.
Yeah.
To turn pro.
And you've always been 212, right?
Yeah, I did 2 open shows. I did the last show that Dallas competed in when he almost collapsed on stage, and I did the Brazil Open show that same year. So I took 5th at one and 6th at another.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now you've been busy with Fuad, huh?
Yeah, man. I mean, that kind of started like out of the blue after Luke passed away. You know, I was really tight with Luke. You know, and I knew him and Luke did the podcast just because I followed them, you know, obviously both on social media, and I know what Fuad was doing. So I just reached out to Fuad because I had his number. I said, hey, man, like, if there's anything you need, I can do, you know, to help out. Like, just let me know, you know, because I'm not a podcast guy. I don't watch podcasts. Like, I don't really pay attention to shit. Honestly, I very rarely watch the ones that we do. I'll more than not go and read the comments because I get more of a laugh reading the comments. But people making fun of like me and them and everybody. I think that's funnier than actually watching the show again. But it just we just started doing it, and then it became like oh, you want to do it again? Oh, you want to do it again? You want to do it again? And then like Nick got involved, and it was just one thing after another, and then it just people kind of got addicted to it, and it's crazy because it kind of just happened like out of nowhere.
Yeah. And
people, you know, bring up the bro chat all the time when they like if I see him out or if I introduce somebody. It used to be like, oh, like you're your guy Cisternino, right? And now it's like, oh, you're guy Cisternino. Like I watch you on bro chat. And I'm like, God damn it! Like this podcast is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life.
And I'm sure the questions that you guys get, I'm sure you hear that too. I mean, I know you.
Oh, dude. And it's so hard when you're like I'm a pretty upfront guy, so like it's hard for me to like bullshit and like not give an honest opinion when somebody asks me a question, unless it's like about like serious in-depth politics or like race or religion. Like I kind of just try to not get involved in those topics of fucking rabbit hole destruction. I think that's a never-ending like just bad road to go down. But I'm pretty upfront when it comes to everything. So when we asked those questions, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be rough.
Bro, to this day, my buddies and I, the cake and the dildo one I think is the favorite.
Oh, the sitting on the dildo.
Yeah. So every time we put a comment on Facebook or something like that, it's like, how was the cake or whatever.
I didn't even think of like doing it. Like that didn't even cross my mind because that's how fucking like easy it is to figure out.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Over my head.
Yeah. Talk about Luke. I met Luke in 2019. I did the Tampa Pro, and of course, I was the NPC. But I got a funny story to tell you about. I've been trying to get Ian on the show, but I can't get a hold of him for some reason. He's probably not answering my text. So I go backstage. I showed up late, and I go in to get sprayed.
What year was this?
2019. I think it's the first year he did the Tampa Pro.
Wait, I was there.
Yeah, I think you were there too.
Yeah, Luke did it. Was that the one that Dexter won?
Yeah, I was there. So anyways, I go into the room to get sprayed, and there's only one person in there, and I didn't know who Ian was at the time. And I'm thinking, I thought it was just the NPC guys that were in there getting sprayed and stuff like that. So I come
We're like,
out.
hey, what class are you in, bro?
What's that?
Were you like, hey, were you super heavyweight?
Well, bro, no, I come out, and my girlfriend, she was competing too, and my face was white. I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna win the show. I said, you see the size of this fucking guy that's in there? And somebody else was walking in, and he's like, no, that's Ian Valliere. He's the Canadian champion.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So when you talk to Ian, tell him, him and I have seen each other naked. You can at least come on this freaking show.
I'll text him after this. But yo, did you give him his? Do you texted him before?
Messages him on Instagram, so I don't know.
I'll tell him to check his fucking DMs.
Yeah,
See, that's one thing I'm very good at. I check all. I mean, listen, any guy that denies this is a liar. But like, if you're a dude, you normally like check your DMs when you take a shit. So that's like where I catch up, like on all my stuff.
Yeah. So, and I saw Luke. I talked to Luke backstage when he was getting ready to go out and stuff like that, and I was sad to hear about what happened to him. So
he was the best, man. I actually talked to him. Week and a half, 2 weeks before he passed away. We were in lockdown. I was training at a gym with me and my one buddy because the gym owner where I train allowed us to train at the gym the entire time, which was fucking awesome. And my training partner asked me, he goes, who's the most intense guy you've ever trained with? And I was like, well, intensity or strongest? I go, because they're two different things. I said, because intensity, hands down, is Branch. I go, nobody is fucking more intense than that dude in the gym. I go, but strength, I go, fucking hands down Luke. I go, because that motherfucker could grab the most insane amount of weight and just fucking do whatever he want with it without even making like a grunt.
Yeah.
And, I've trained with Luke a bunch of times, and it was some of the most impressive shit I've ever seen. And I was texting him that I was talking about him in the gym, and we were like laughing back and forth. And then, he got that call that, 2 weeks later, I was like, what the fuck is, so.
Yeah, I lost I texted you a while back and told you I lost my good friend, my training partner, one of my fellow officers. He committed suicide. So yeah, it's hard.
Never understand it, man. It's sad.
No, and you think you can help them, and you try, and sometimes you don't know if they need help. It's hard. But
deep topic, man.
Yeah. But it was trying to change the subject a little bit. Luke brought his own microwave. I remember being in the elevator.
Yeah.
He brought his own. He was carrying it up to his room. I thought it was.
I think he bought it from the store and brought it in because they had like the common area ones. See, I'm smart. I travel with a hot plate that plugs in, and I bring my pan. So, because I heat up everything in my pan, so I don't ever need a microwave. So I bring all my fucking chicken cooked and everything cooked in bags, vacuum sealed, and then I bring my hot plate and heat everything up in my hot plate. So I ain't ever run to the fucking microwave.
Yeah.
I can even boil my water on it and make my cream of rice. Very versatile.
Yeah. You're in Jersey, right?
Yeah, man.
You guys still locked down?
I mean, in some aspects, we got to wear a fucking stupid mask.
I was gonna say, I've seen you training. You still wear your mask when you train, huh?
Yeah, it sucks a bag of dicks, bro. It's horrible.
Yeah, you need to move to Florida.
Huh?
You need to move to Florida.
Dude, fuck, that place is too hot, bro. It fucking rains every goddamn day. It's too hot.
You got the beach.
I dated somebody in Florida for 3 years, that competed, and I hated it, man.
Yeah. I've been here my whole life, so you get
Yeah.
used to it. Yeah, you get used to it. So try wearing a uniform in about 95 degrees, 100% humidity.
Try no.
Yeah,
I got pulled
so-
over the other day, actually. I haven't been pulled over in a minute. I got pulled over the other day, and I knew I was fucking. I didn't even wait for him to catch up to me. I fucking pulled right over.
Uh-huh.
I was flying. I had to go to a doctor's appointment. I was late, as usual. I'm late to everything.
Uh-huh.
I was doing like 67 and like a 45. I was like,
You got a lot of cop buddies you said up there, huh?
yeah, I got a lot of gold cards, like the actual metal cards.
Yeah.
I got like a Rolodex of them, so I just fucking pick one. I'm like, here you go. Oh, how do you know so and so? Oh, he's my blah blah. Okay, slow it down. Bye.
Yeah, I saw you posted you're doing the vote for the canine thing. I guess you buddy of yours.
Yeah. So that guy Marshall, he's one of my buddies. His dog, Hurricane.
Mhm.
He was the dog that stopped one of the guys jumping in the White House a few years back. That was on like all over the news.
Yeah.
So him and his dog are like, they travel the world and they go like all these interviews. And he gave me and Jay Cutler a VIP tour of the White House a few years ago. Jay came to my house and we drove to DC, and because he was friends with my cousin. That's how I met him. And then he's a fan of bodybuilding, so he works to see the Secret Service. He works like one of the guys that like is at the White House when like the Pope came in to town, like to in the New York City. He was like in charge of like, he was the number one guy in charge of the Pope. Like when he flies, he's considered air marshal. Like he's a bad motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
So he's doing a lot of cool shit, man. So it's really cool.
Yeah, I was on the canine unit for almost 10 years. I loved it.
That's awesome. I love the shit with the dogs, man. I think it's awesome.
Oh, dude, it was the best job I ever had. I had an explosive dog too. So I'm in Ocala.
And they live with you, right?
What's that? Yeah, they live with us. Yeah. Yeah, it just passed away. I had them for a long time. So yeah, that sucks when they go. But yeah, I searched Air Force One a couple times. I used to work all the Daytona races. I worked all the Super Bowls. All that, a lot of stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So
what's that?
A little crazy right now to be a cop, huh?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to be careful on my opinions on these shows, but
you do. I don't.
I know. That's why. Hey, this is your hour. I will say it's a challenging time.
I feel bad for you guys, man. It's fucking. You can't ask you guys to do a job with your hands tied behind your back. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll leave it at that. Yeah.
Is it bad where you're at? What part of Jersey are you in?
So I usually tell people. I usually don't tell people the town I'm in because they usually don't know. So I give them the bigger town. So I normally say, you know where Bridgewater is?
No, I don't know Bridgewater.
Yeah, so you wouldn't know where Branchburg is. That's why I always preface with Bridgewater. They're like, no, I'm like, I forget. I know where I live.
Yeah, I got a family that lives in Rutherford, and I know
Rutherford's near. That's where my grandparents used to live, like Fair Lawn. So that's where like Strong and Shapely Gym is, where Giant Stadium is.
Yeah,
that's about 45 north of me.
Okay. Yeah. And how
that's near the like Newark Airport. Huh?
How is it there? As far as the police and all that.
I got a lot of buddies that are cops, man. So like I don't live in like a really crime-ridden area. Like there's a lot of domestics, they say now and shit because of like COVID and lockdown. But not a really bad area as far as that goes. But like they just passed the weed. Like there's like a lot of like laws they just passed about like kids and alcohol and like pretty much if there's an underage kid, I don't know how this goes. It's like if there's an underage kid in a car and they smell alcohol on them, they're not, and they don't. I don't know what, but it's almost like they're not even allowed to ask them if they've been drinking, or they can get like a class 3 felony like put on them.
Jeez.
I don't know if it's like walking on the street or something like. Dude, you can drive in your car with up to 6 ounces of weed.
Yeah.
Now it's like.
Yeah, we don't even make arrests for weed anymore.
No, nobody does.
They just give civil tickets and stuff like that.
I half the time I don't think the cops would even give the fucking civil ticket for it. I don't think they care.
Yeah.
No. A lot of my buddy has a very good one-liner, and this goes for everybody. And when he told me this, I'm like, that's a very good one-liner. He goes, I tell people this all the time when I give them a ticket. He goes, because there's a lot of people that when they get pulled over, he goes, they just fucking don't shut up.
Mhm.
And he goes, you can't talk yourself out of a ticket, but you can talk yourself into one.
Yeah, it's very true. Very true.
That's what he says all the time.
Yeah. And we got a lot of those sovereign
He's
citizens.
like, I've given
down
more
here.
tickets to people.
Those
Meaning
sovereign
what?
citizens, you heard of them?
Well, they're like what do you call it? They're like they have like full immunity to the law.
Yeah, they think they do.
They claim like sovereignty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they claim
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they claim that. That doesn't work. Yeah. When they start, they have this little piece of paper they hand you and stuff when you pull them over saying that they don't have to have a driver's license and stuff like that.
I'd be like, well, when you own an entire state, a town, a city, or fucking like a country, you can make your own laws.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. So
The world we live in, man. I was just talking about it with my buddy for like an hour today.
yeah.
Fucking clusterfuck, dude.
Mm.
You know?
How many nights a week are you doing podcasts?
Just in general, probably like 3 to 4.
3 or 4? Oh.
Yeah, I did. Sometimes I do like, and if I do Fuad, sometimes we do twice a week, you know?
Yeah.
You know, he gets nervous because he doesn't think like, he thinks it'll get old. And I'm like, I can talk to a friend every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and have a different conversation every time. I said, so if you're asking me, like, if you think I'm going to run out of content on that ride, I always have something to say.
Yeah. I've been I think this is like my 13th or 14th episode. And,
I had my own podcast, which I still do. I still pay for all the subscriptions to everything. It's
Really?
called Coming In Hot. Yeah, it's on fucking iTunes. I had Jeremy Buendia on. I had Sean Roden on. It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. It's on SoundCloud. Yeah, it's called Coming In Hot. COMIN and then COMIN and then the apostrophe N hot.
Yeah, sounds like a porn.
Hey, clickbait. No, I'm just kidding. But once I started doing Fuads, and that, I mean, not that, and I say started taking off, meaning like our little bro chat started taking off.
Mhm.
It you know, for me to do my own, it would be kind of silly right now, you know?
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, I started this and now all of a sudden all the fucking pros are all doing their own podcasts now.
Oh, I've had mine for like 2 years.
Yeah. Dennis James has one now. And I think, who else has one? Milos, he's got one
Well,
now.
you want to know why? Because everybody's trying to capitalize on podcasts during quarantine because they figured everybody's home, everybody's watching shit. Now's the time to do it.
Yeah. I interviewed Rich Kaspari yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really good.
You posted about it, right?
Yeah, I haven't posted the video yet. I was actually
No,
going to
posted that he was going to be on.
Yeah, I posted he was going to be on. Then I had to edit it and everything. So
Yeah.
that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I don't have to do that shit.
So whatever.
The only worst shit I got to do is when I load my clothing to my website. That's a pain in the balls. As far as I go.
Yeah. I was looking at your when I was waiting for you to come on. I was looking at your website and stuff like that. I didn't realize you had that big of a clothing line and stuff.
Yeah, it's all behind me, man. Look.
Oh shoot! Look at that. That's pretty cool. Is it doing pretty good?
I've had my clothing line since 2012, bro. It does great.
Yeah, I would imagine now with the podcast and stuff, it's probably doing even better.
Well, some of the things I have, like the Nightcrawler shirt and the Spit Gang shirt, like that's all from the pod. That's all like quotes from the podcast, you know.
Yeah.
So fans like it, you know. Fans enjoy shit like that because you give them, they feel like part of a community, so it's cool, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are they still giving you shit about you still dipping?
No, they haven't brought it up. Every time I do a podcast is when I fucking throw a dip in.
Yeah. Well, I used to dip all the time too. And when I don't work nights anymore. When I work nights, I always had to have a dip in my mouth.
Well, you want to know what it is too? I'm exhausted. So I'm like, I had a funeral today. I was up. So this isn't fun. But I had a funeral today. Like I can't even keep, like my eyes look like I'm dead. I'm awake. I'm just fucking my eyes.
Yeah.
Because last night I'm getting ready for bed. And I'm like, where the fuck is my phone? And I'm fucking I have a colonial. So I have the basement that I'm in that's fully done. And then I have my second floor which has like my kitchen and like my living room and dining room and whatever. Then my third floor, which is like my bathroom, there's a bathroom on the second floor, but there's bathroom upstairs, the bedrooms. When I tell you, I went up and down my stairs to every fucking floor and ripped them apart 3 different times looking for my phone because I need to set my alarm to be up for the funeral. And I couldn't. I was up till almost 3 o'clock in the morning looking for my phone. Couldn't find it. Finally, at fucking 6:45, I wake up out of the blue to take a piss because I was like, I finally fell asleep. I'm like, either I'm going to wake up or I'm not going to wake up because I don't know what else to do. And then I'm taking a piss at like 6:45 and I hear my phone go off. So last night, if you have like an Alexa, you can say like, Alexa, play my or call my phone. And she called. And last night I didn't hear my phone once. I looked all over the house when it was ringing. I didn't hear it. And then I screamed from the bathroom. I'm like, Alexa, call my phone. And it was ringing. And it was in my drawer where I, like with all my shaving stuff on the bottom with all the shaving stuff on top of it. Like I would have never fucking found it if it died. I would have probably bought a phone before I found it.
Yeah.
So I ended up not going back to sleep because it was 6:45 and I had to be up at 7:30. So I got like 3.5 hours of sleep. And then it was like a whole day of driving and then funeral and then repass. And then it was just a long day.
Yeah. Now you're fully sponsored, right? Fully sponsored athlete.
Like meaning like, do I have another like 9 to 5?
Yeah, like you don't have full-time jobs or anything like that.
I mean, no, but I
no,
don't
I mean don't get me wrong. I know your schedule's crazy. Yeah. Who's your main sponsor? Blackstone or
Blackstone and Gasp.
okay.
Blackstone, Gasp, Choice Botanicals. And then I got like smaller sponsors like Cardillo, Made to Macro. What other ones? I don't want to leave anybody out.
Yeah. Now, are you under contract with them?
Who?
Gasp and the Blackstone. Who are you under contract with?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm just curious. I'm just curious about how, like, what all you have to do, what the requirements
are. Posts, appearances, photo shoots, shows, interviews, blogs, vlogs. The list goes on.
Nonstop, huh?
You know, so yeah. Like I was supposed to be in Pittsburgh today until Sunday. I got out of that because I didn't need to be there. But my schedule was supposed to be Wednesday through Sunday in Pittsburgh. Fly home. The videographer is flying in Sunday. He's staying with me till Tuesday, filming me all 3 days. And then Friday, I got to fly to Nashville for Mark Loveliner and Brandon Curry's event. And then I'm there until Sunday. Fly home that week, gone that weekend again, home the next week, Texas, and I'm in Texas the next weekend. They're just like, I'm gone. Like,
man, that's crazy.
People think like there's a lot of bodybuilders that don't do shit, but as far as like bodybuilders that travel and like make appearances, as far as like Jay and Kai go, like there's not a lot of guys that travel more than me.
Yeah. I'm learning as I'm doing this podcast. I'm learning how busy you guys are, your schedule, and everything that you guys got to do.
People think it's easy, man. It's fucking not, bro. It's a fucking busy. It's a busy life. It can be a very lonely life. I'm single and by myself. It's not easy.
Yeah. So the Columbia show, that's a qualifier?
Every show is.
Okay. All right.
As a pro, every show as a pro, any show as a bodybuilder, any show you win qualifies you for the O.
Okay. And how's that work with the points? Because I don't
even pay attention to it because there's no way I'm qualifying on that.
No. Okay.
But
there are a lot of guys doing it?
I don't know. I don't know. Don't pay attention to shit. I just fucking say that show I'm doing, and whoever fucking shows up better be ready.
Oh, well, that's cool. That's the way to do it. What's your plans after that show?
Olympia. Plan on winning. Yeah, okay. Plan on winning.
Yeah. It's back in Florida again.
Yeah, in October.
Yeah, you think it's going to stay here?
For a little bit, a couple of years, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't like it there, to be honest with you, but.
Yeah. You'd rather be in Vegas, huh?
It don't feel like the O, bro. It didn't feel like the O.
Yeah. Yeah, I was there. I know.
Didn't have that old vibe, man.
Yeah. Actually, a buddy of mine
You know.
did a photo shoot with you with Phil Stokes. I can't remember what gym he was at. I think you were over in Tampa, maybe. Did you go to Tampa for a photo shoot last year or the beginning of the year?
Yes, when I was with another company.
Yeah.
Yeah, right after yeah.
Yeah,
LA Fitness.
the guy that did the your pictures and stuff is a buddy of mine. So
Okay.
yeah, those are good stuff. I can't remember who was with you.
Yeah. Nick Karalakis.
Yeah, I think that's the gym that Aaron Stern trains at. Was she there?
I don't recall.
Yeah.
I don't recall. Yeah. I don't know.
Cool. So are you still training with John Meadows?
Yeah, man, love it.
Yeah, man, he's intense, huh?
Kicks my ass. Dude, I never look forward to an off day until like I started training with John.
Yeah.
I get 2 off days a week, and I'm like, they come like I got to train Friday, Saturday, off Sunday. Sunday can't come fast enough. Like it's fucking brutal.
You got any videos on here with him?
With John, no, but that's all training with. That's all his shit.
Yeah.
I haven't trained with him in person yet. I mean, I've trained with him in person on YouTube, but like not since I've been like we've trained together, but not since I've been training with him.
Yeah. Where's this at, man? That looks good.
Which one?
This one here. 20.
That's Olympian.
Yeah. That
Olympia.
20 Olympia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Shredded, man.
I try, dude.
How what's your plan? How much longer you plan on competing?
Gonna
be a Dexter?
Maybe 2 more years.
Yeah.
No. I'm 39, man. By the time like this year, next year, and then probably,
Yeah.
My body's not what it used to be, man. Like when Sean won the Olympia, we were standing on stage together, and I said to him, I was like, man, I said a couple years ago, I said I was whooping your fucking ass, man. And to watch a kid that never beat me win the Olympia was awesome, because he killed it. He looked great. He fucking deserved it. But
yeah,
me on the other hand, watching somebody that I used to beat finally, win and beat me and win the Olympia, it's like, yeah, maybe Father Time's fucking trying to tell you something.
Yeah. Well, how old is Sean now?
I think Sean's like 36.
Huh.
Yeah. Good. The lucky thing that Sean has is that he's never really sustained a bad injury or like setbacks. Like I'm not saying he had. I mean, he had a lot of shit against him as far as his size and like how long like to gain the size that he did and like his just consistency. Like he fucking did everything he had to do. But I don't think he's ever had like a shoulder injury or a knee injury or a fucking, like I've had surgeries, 6 times over.
Yeah. I was going to ask you what kind of injuries you had.
Me?
Yeah. What have you had?
Well, on top of, I had stem cells in both shoulders, both elbows, both knees, in my back. I've had 2 epidurals in my back. I've had shoulder surgery on this one. I had 2 shoulder surgeries on this one. I had knee surgery on my left knee.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
So you lift pretty heavy.
I've had surgery on my throat. I had 2 surgeries under my arm to remove lymph nodes. I just had a surgery a couple of weeks ago to remove another one on the back of my neck.
Yeah.
So
you've always been a pretty heavy trainer?
Heavy as far as weight?
Yeah, as far as weight, yeah.
Yeah, I just always been strong. Like, I don't brag about it, but like one thing I've always been able to do is just grab weight and just go.
Yeah.
Knock on wood, I've never tore anything.
Yeah.
Like my shoulders, like, I had a shoulder tear, but I never like knock on wood, like torn a pec or a quad or a tricep or 39 years of doing what I'm doing, and I've never done that. Knock on wood. Watch this week. Watch something stupid happen.
You be cussing me out. That's son of a bitch. I'm not going on his show.
But yeah, no, I've never. But I stay pretty active, man. Like a lot of people, like do like injure themselves and tear biceps or triceps or quads doing like dumb shit that they don't normally do. But like I stay very active. Like I do a lot. Like yesterday, I was outside for fucking 4.5 hours, cutting my lawn, weed whacking, fucking, fixing mulch, weeding. Like I can still jump on a skateboard and snowboard and fucking like. We did a whole wrestling match for fucking Blackstone where we had to learn how to wrestle. I was getting fucking slammed in this. It was on YouTube. It was awesome. It was probably one of the most funnest thing I've ever done in bodybuilding was WWE wrestling or like that kind of wrestling. And so I'm pretty active, and I stretch every morning. I get therapy done 4 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. So like I do the things that I need to keep my body healthy, which I think is why I've never had a stupid injury like that. Because I'm not, my body's used to doing other things. And I think a lot of bodybuilders just work out and don't do anything else. And they just sit in their house and do nothing. So when they try to do something besides just training, their body's not used to it and they tear something.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw it too. I interviewed, Ian Harrison?
No.
Remember him? He was a bodybuilder from back in the 90s. He competed 95 Olympia.
The pro?
What's that?
In Olympia?
Yeah, no, he's British. He competed with Dorian around Dorian's time.
Okay.
So, but he bodybuilt for, I think he did 4 or 5 years, and then he started wrestling. He went to pro wrestling stuff. So he's a pretty cool guy. He's got you heard of the PCA bodybuilding?
PCA.
Yeah, it's PCA. It's an organization. It started over in England, and it's big down here in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, he runs that organization now, but he's a cool guy. He had some good stories about wrestling and stuff. He used to wrestle with the Road Warriors and all them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it, man. And like, I had a lot of people hit me up after watching. And they're like, dude, you got to fucking try to get in with the WWE. And I'm like, no chance.
Yeah.
My body's too beat up. I can't do that shit every day.
Yeah, you think it's beat up now. You go on a wrestling circuit for about 6 months and you'll see what happens.
You should watch that video when you get a chance. It's not long. It's like 3 minutes of the actual match. Yeah. It's on YouTube. It's pretty badass, dude.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. I'll look at it. Maybe I'll add it to this. That'd be fun.
You love it, bro.
Yeah, I'll cut it in here. That'll be fun. Something else I was going to ask you. Oh, Nick Walker, has he been on the show recently?
Last week he said he wanted to fucking not come on until after the show because he was all cranky.
What's he? Is he doing Chicago?
New York.
Oh, he's doing New York. How do you think he's going to do?
I think he's going to win.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a big motherfucker, boy. Jeez.
He's a great kid.
Yeah. Wow.
Great kid.
Yeah. So, well, man, I won't keep you too long. I know you've been up all day and dealing with a lot of crap. So,
no,
yeah.
I'm here for you, bro.
Yeah. No, thanks, man. I appreciate it, and I just wanted to get a quick chat in with you and talk with you. And I told you, like I told Rich yesterday when I talked to him, man. I said, everybody I've been reaching out to about being a law enforcement stuff, you guys have been real supportive, and they're like, hey, yeah, whatever you guys need. So.
I love military, fucking first responders, police. Like I all about that. I got a big challenge coin thing in my living room where I put like all the challenge coins, and I do that because I do that because to me that's important, because I feel like that should be like people need to be reminded that they wouldn't be living the life they are if it wasn't for the people like that. I think a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
You know.
Before we go, what's your predictions for the Olympia?
The
Open. Who's your top 5?
If who shows up, you got to tell me, like, with Roden there, without Roden.
I don't think Roden's going to come this year, is he? He hasn't been cleared yet.
I think he's gonna.
You think he's going to get cleared?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't know. I mean, you know him, so.
I'm the godfather of this kid.
Yeah. So I mean,
I think if Sean does it, Sean wins.
Yeah.
What
about Ramy?
If Sean, even if Ramy is the way he was this year. Sean is the way he was when he won. Sean wins.
Yeah. He's how old? 45, 46 now?
6.
Yeah.
But he's
I know
fucking.
he's a couple years older than me.
But he's big right now. He's big.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah. And he's not revealing anything either. He keeps his long sleeves on like
He
that.
never
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if Sean does it, and if Sean doesn't do it, and Ramy keeps coming in like that, I think it'll be Ramy all day.
How about Rolly? What if he shows up?
If Rolly shows up at it or his all-time best, he's going to give everybody run for the money.
Yeah.
It's always an if.
Hottie.
It's always an if.
What about Hottie?
Freak.
Yeah.
You know, I could have argued not this year, last year when Brandon won. I could have argued him winning easily, and he took third. Like if you would have put him in first, I don't think anybody would have said a fucking thing.
Yeah. What about Ian? You think Ian's got top 5 in him?
Oh yeah,
I think so.
absolutely.
I think between Ian and
Hunter.
Hunter. Yeah. I was gonna say Lee, but
Yeah. Hunter's got a great shape, man.
Yeah.
Great, crazy genetics. That kid.
Yeah. Now, how about in your class, 212?
Sean, you know, it's obviously the top runner, and then you got Derek, who's working with Hani, which is awesome because I think he needed to fucking do that. I think Keon, Keon's got to come in peeled. Can't show up to the Olympia looking like he did in Chicago, get his ass kicked. Even though he won, it ain't gonna happen at the O. You know, structurally, like somebody like Keon should beat me every single fucking time. But if he's off, he's not gonna beat somebody that's peeled. He's got to be on. And I don't know, Kamal. If Kamal does it again, he's gonna be in the top. And I think if I hit it right, last year I was just light. I was smaller. I was 202 pounds. I've been 202 in like fucking 5 years.
Right.
I was just undersized. And I got 10th. And if I would have done things a little differently, I would have probably been, 6th or 7th, but I didn't think I was top 10. So I didn't really fucking do anything after prejudging.
Yeah.
So that
I think you should keep your beard, bro.
What?
Keep the beard.
You know what it is? I enjoy seeing my fucking skinny face because I'm like, damn, you look like kind of cute with a skinny face.
Yeah.
No, but the beard, I do. I look a lot older with the fucking beard because of the gray. And I look a lot younger when my face is like lean and like without the beard.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, I could live 2 different lives, like the old man life and like the young life.
Kind of like Dexter. Dexter did that too. He always had the beard.
Yeah.
Shave right before.
But I don't know if I could I don't know if I shave this, this would have to come back.
Yeah.
I can't shave this and that. I'm not gonna look like a fucking cue ball on stage. I'm not gonna have fucking look.
So I'd see you get in the top 5. So you think so?
I mean, I've been top 6 before. I just, I'm hoping my body just fucking stays the course, and there's no fucking setbacks. I think if there's no setbacks, yeah, I think I'm good, bro. I think I can fucking hang with the best of them. I've beaten fucking the best of the best, So
yeah, you have. And now, have you told yourself that? And I don't mean to sound negative about this, but if you said, well, if I place at this certain place, I'm done.
At what, the Olympia?
Yeah.
No, because the Olympia is always a show I've had fucking problems at, and and there's been Olympias that I thought I should have fucking placed way higher at, and like Olympia is just a show that I'm just like, if I can still step on a stage and win like a show, I'm happy with that. The Olympia is always a fucking toss up, man, and I enjoy competing in it. Genetically, I never thought I had the fucking genetics to win it.
Yeah.
I always thought I had the work ethic, but unfortunately at that level, at that fucking show, you got to have the combo, and I don't have that combo, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I didn't, I don't claim to be the greatest bodybuilder in the world. I like to live the legacy that, he trained fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like that kid trained his balls off.
Yeah.
That's all I really care about. I just like people knowing that I was a hardworking dude. And it's like, if they know that about me, that's all I really fucking care about,
Mm-hmm. No, that's cool. So try being my height. I'm 6'4", bro. I should be playing football somewhere.
Yeah, fuck. What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I got into bodybuilding. I just love it.
I love it too, man. I like bodybuilding, but I bodybuild because I love training. A lot of these kids fucking work out just because they want to be a bodybuilder. I bodybuild because I love working out. And I think there's a big difference when you fucking say it both ways.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these kids nowadays just want to work out because they want to be in like my shoes or Jay's shoes or Sean's shoes or Brandon's shoes or, this one's shoes or Flex's shoes. I don't think they want to do it because, of the right reasons sometimes. And I think physiques show that on stage. The guys that love training and the guys that don't. Like, I actually enjoy going to the gym every day.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I like seeing my body change, especially when I don't like dieting, but I like the results I get when I diet. You know you know that, especially when you get to be a couple weeks out and you're seeing changes and stuff. And it's crazy.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, so I'm not the type where I don't walk around with a six pack all the time and stuff.
No, nor do I. I mean, the past couple of years I have, and I don't know how, because I eat complete shit in the off season just to gain weight. But I mean, I've kept more of my abs in the past 3 years than ever.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Now, what's your version of eating like shit? Is it like Fuad McDonald's shit, or is
every night I was eating garbage.
Really?
Every night. Every night, whether it be pizza, burger, cookies, cereal, fucking bags of gummy worms, gummy bears, fucking brownies, protein bars, fucking my cookie dealer cookies, fucking times 2. I would just go to town. I would just try to get as many calories in before bed.
Wow. How heavy did you get?
230.
Really?
Yeah. Not the heaviest I've been, but yeah, I was happy with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I feel bad when I eat some ice cream and stuff like that.
Oh no, ice cream by the pints, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes 2 pints a night.
Yeah. My goal is I'm trying to reach 300. I'm 280 right now, and I'd like to be 300 before I compete again. I'm gonna try to compete next year. I'm gonna do one more year, so I'll be 40. How old am I? I'll be 44 this year. So.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I could. I'm not making it that long. No way.
Yeah. Well, that's why, and that's another reason why I started this podcast. Is I'm like, I could see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm like, let me get this established, because I don't want to do personal training. That aggravates me, and people annoy me. So, I figured this would be a better way to kind of help people out. And, we'll
absolutely.
Yeah. So, well, bro, man, I won't keep you up. I know you're tired, man. It's
you're good, bro.
Stuff. Yeah. But I appreciate you coming on, man.
Anytime, dude.
Yeah. No, we'll do it again for sure. So,
yeah, same time.
Yeah, awesome, bro.
All right, man.
All right. Thank you, brother.
All right, thanks for having me on, bro.
All right. Thanks, man.
Be good, bro.
All right,
bye.